Hey, beautiful people, I'm back with another reading here, and this one will be about your workplace. So if you're having questions about your workplace, workplace management, just the vibe of your workplace in respect to how like you and how people feel about you, this is the reading for you. Okay, let's get into it. Reading about your workplace. Some financial stuff could also pop out too. Reading about workplace. Okay, these will be fortune cards. So here we go. This is the reading for you about your workplace and workplace dynamics. People may think that you're soft-spoken there, because why did I speak like that? You may need to speak up and project your voice when you are delivering so that people can take you seriously, because I feel like people just may be passive with you or don't invite you to things or don't include you because they just feel like, dang, like she's not ready. So enunciate, activate that throat chakra. Okay, so hard work ahead. So you may have a project. They may dump a lot on your plate just to see your ability and your skills to manage. I get the best time, if you know that it's too much already on your plate, is when the contract is being given to you or obligations are being given to you, that you set your boundaries right then and there so that you can own that it will be hard work, but own that, hey, I'm only capable of doing this, but I know I'm going to do my damn best in my allocation. What else? Yeah. And I know when you do well on this project, they're going to give you a promotion, or you're going to get a certificate, or you could get an advanced standing, or you can get a raise. Okay, but just be sure also, like, maybe get your boss to sign off on how high level profile this was. Just type of something short, like worked on a development package for such and such agency ranking in $4.3 billion. Get your boss to just sign off on that, so you always have that as, you know, a part of like your portfolio. But yeah, they're gonna be surprised by your work. Let's see what else. Yeah. Keep balancing your life. So like I said, it's important to establish boundaries about what you can and cannot do. I feel like also your work may have lots of work parties and you don't show up to those parties, so people also may feel like they don't want to invite you to things. They don't know the sweet spot with you yet. So instead of being overworked, I feel like this guy is, you know, he makes the noise, he makes the things happen, but like he looks overworked. In order to not be the overworker, it's important to establish your boundaries that create balance, so that people know what to include you in, and you know, they know the time and the place and how to approach you. Yeah, it says you need to defend yourself. Let's see what that's about. Yeah, at work, you need to defend yourself at work. Like I said, you need to be able, I said that from the beginning, speaking up, using that throat chakra. You may be in a dominated field where it is men, and you know how men are when men get together. Unless you make your presence known and make them respect you, you have to make them respect you, then you will never get respect. You'll always be, oh, that girl in office. You could be fucking smarter than all of them, more capable than all of them. They may even flirt with you on the low, but never collectively within the group, baby. You have to assert yourself, to insert yourself, to command your space, so that people know that you're unfuckable. Okay, what else? Warning you of a problem in the near future. Let's see what that. Involvement with the law. So you may have jury duty right in the middle of you getting a project. So you might get this big project and you need to present on a day, and you might have jury duty. I'm also getting lock your computer, and if you have sacred documents that like you worked really hard on, it could be like data processing, you worked really hard to aggregate all that information, you know that that was your work. Make sure that you're locking it up or not leaving it around for other people to have access to then claim that it was their work or they did that part or they had a hand in that part of the project. Okay, also, if you have a project, do not allow people to get on your computer and to save things or to retrieve information and to present on behalf of you. A flash drive costs $10, maybe $6. Buy a flash drive and upload a fresh brand new flash drive where they will have access to the information that you provide, that you know is necessary, that you've created, that was, you know, your contribution. You gave that to them on a fresh brand new drive. Okay, CC your superiors if need be when you get this, you know, unexpected thing. You may, I hope to not have to hear this, but maybe involved in like a fender bender or something like that, or just something out of the ordinary comes up. You may need to represent a family member in a quick emergency matter as it relates to the law. A wreath, like oh, that's crazy that I said that. What about this sorrow over a loss? What's this about? September. So now, yeah, like I hope I'm not predicting something for somebody where they're experiencing a family loss where they have to tend to their family within the law because something has happened in regards to their health. And, you know, so if that's somebody, I'm sorry, that's the message. Opportunity and windfall. So like, just as well as you are getting an opportunity and windfall at work, I feel like you have to deal with something that's related to family. It could a family matter during the month of September. So how does this position the questioner? Chairs filled. Someone new is entering your life. Let's see what that's about. Getting together with friends. So I feel like, right, you may have met somebody at work that you can trust, or get somebody that you can trust, or let me process this really quick. I guess I can't speak on it. I'm sorry that it said like that, but that's what I said from before. Like I said, be aware of your places that you deem sacred, because I feel like you do work really hard and you use methods and practices that nobody may have coined yet. However, they are really like impactful. Okay, so be aware of that. When you're smart or you have a lot to offer and you work hard, there's always going to be somebody in your way. Always going to be somebody in your way. And they're not really in your way. They're trying to make a blockage within your way. But when you are balanced in your life and you set boundaries, people are immediately able to see, like, I could push, but when I push, such and such is going to know that I'm pushing at such and such, and then I got to change up my tactic. It's like they're always going to be working overtime and nobody got time for that. Okay? So I feel like every time you win something, you might feel like you're losing something, only to then again realize that you're winning something. So I feel like that's how your ebbs and your flows are. All to realize that, like, dang, like every time I lose something, win something, it requires harder work, but dang, I'm like really the boss and like there's nobody better than me. What else? Yeah, can't make this up with the family matters. Look at the card that came out. And protection from a powerful friend. We need to figure out what this friend energy is with your work, because it says a chair filled, someone new is coming to your life, getting together with friends, and then protection from a powerful friend. So what's this energy of friendship and work? Time to go out and have a good time and happiness. So like whenever you're feeling down, Hang out with a friend. I feel like you may be out with old friends and make a new friend. Don't let your old friendships block you from making new friendships. I may feel like the person that you could be getting into this new friendship works in the building, another building over. You guys may work in parallel sectors, but are very beneficial to one another, and perhaps could open a business or run a business together. You found your business person. So don't let old friendships or comfortable friendships that are still great, they're old, they're comfortable, they're great, but don't let that stop you from making new friendships that could be fulfilling, that will be fulfilling and bring great happiness. Okay. Yeah, like I said, you could be 29 and younger. I'm getting 23 to 29 years old. And don't lower your standards. You may, as you're going, know that this is a process in your work, your enterprise, your skill-based selling, not selling, but like trading your skill for money. Know that this is a process and this won't always be there. Know that as you acclaim more skills and you get more notoriety because your skills are so precise, and because your skills nobody else has, be sure to get your accolades while you're here. Demand your price, okay? Because don't be lowering your standards. People know the first card out about your career message is hard work. People know you work hard. People know you have the capability to work hard. However, people like to test your boundaries to see how hard are you willing to work, because they see you as soft-spoken, as someone who can't defend yourself and speak up for yourself, okay? So learn when to kick that into gear, okay? And don't never let somebody feel like they cheating you out of a spot, baby, because you belong there. Any other messages for this person? That flew really far. You will be taken care of in difficult times. So if you're experiencing a loss within a family, with a family member, know that this too shall pass. Easier said than done, and that you will get through it. Okay? Yeah. Like I said, plan for the unsettling times or the abruptness and having to stop in a major project in order to attend to something that's important, an important matter, i.e. like a family matter. One moment. Yeah. And the last card out is something important, such as a new job or a raise. Like I said, through it all, the more you keep going, it may feel like you are, every time you win, you lose. You win, you lose. Know that it's a process and you're on your way to a bigger bag. I'm sorry that as you experience your growth to success, that you experience a loss with a family member in some form. But baby, like, the bag wants you just as much as you want it. I feel like now, before you wanted it so much, and now that you're in the spirit and the physical of receiving the manifestations that you've been wanting so much for so long, you don't even see that you're building so much skill base that others don't have, that they're gonna have to pay it back in order to receive. So baby, be open to receiving. Your hard work will pay off, and stand up for yourself, okay? Peace.